Is it audible? Okay, clear. Now, today we discuss the biodiversity. So, what is biodiversity? Anything knows? Okay. So, biodiversity means diversity of living species, including plants, animal, bacteria, virus, all the living and non-living organisms present in the atmosphere. So means the variability among the living organisms from all sources, including among other things, including terrestrial, marine, and other aquatic ecosystem and ecological complex. So complexes of which species between the species and the and of ecosystem. So it means biodiversity means there are the all the living organisms in anywhere means terrestrial ecosystem, marine system, and other aquatic ecosystem also. So here the ecological succession, these ecosystems, we know that one terrestrial ecosystem, marine and aquatic ecosystem is present. So these ecosystems, they have the different types of the living organisms. Okay, so we study about the that is the between the so there is a relation between the species to species. So diversity, we know the species to species we study in that ecosystem. Okay. So means the genus is different types of the genus are present. Okay. Different types of the genus are present. Okay. So these that is the different types of the genus are present in that genus. So number of species are there. Okay. So that species they show between the relation between the ecosystem. Okay. So we can see that in that ecosystem and see here. So here types of the ecosystems are there. So what are the types here? There are the three types of the biodiversity. Bio means nothing but bio means living organisms. Diversity means variation, diversification, different types. So in that we can see on their habit. Different types of the habits are there. That habit we call as a ecosystem. Ecosystem means species to their environment relation. The relation between the species and their environment, that one we call as a ecosystem or ecology is also there. Okay. So here we can see the different types of the diversity, biodiversities are present. So there are the genetic diversity. Here include three types are there. Genetic diversity, species diversity, ecosystem diversity. Clear? Is it audible?
Sir.
Okay, thank you. So here, the genetic diversity means genetic variability means diversity within the species. Already we discussed that one. So here species means, is anybody tell? Is anybody tell species means?
Sir, good evening, sir.
Very good evening.
The closely related group of animals.
Yeah, good, very good. So the a group of the species which are very close relation, that one we call as a species. Means close relation means so all the behavior or morphologically both are the similar. That one we call as a species. A group of the species which is the group of the animals or plants which are closely related, that one we call as a species. Okay, so that species again there are diversities there. Genetically there are the variation is present genetically. So that one we call as a genetic biodiversity. And another one is the species diversity. So diversity between the different species. Different species means interspecies, not intraspecies. We call as a genetic within the species intraspecies. But interspecies means different species. Okay. Then another term is the ecosystem diversity. Uh, Another is the ecosystem diversity. So ecosystem diversity means the diversity between the different regions, means different areas. Okay. So ecosystem already we discussed that one. So ecosystem diversity means terrestrial ecosystem is there, and marine, different types of the aquatic, different types of the ecosystems are present. So based on the what are the diversities there in the ecosystem means terrestrial ecosystem or either aquatic ecosystem. Within the species, what are there different types of the species? We can see the in that one. Okay. So in the next one here, so sorry. No. So in our Earth, the total land area around the 51 lakhs, that is close to 10 lakhs, 65,000 to 84 square meters, square kilometers, 5 crores. Mm. Okay. So that is the, in that, the forest around here 26% is covered. Very less. So, and the 40% of the global forest land is in South America, Africa, and South Asia is there. So that's why we increase the our forest. Okay. Here, different types of the species are there in India and as well as world. So already we know that one. Here include bacteria, virus already. These are the living organisms also there. So that's why here the bacteria around 850 species are there in India. 850 species and 4,000 species are there throughout the world. And viruses here unknown means there is no particular number in India, but the worldwide 4,000 viruses are there. Okay, so no inventory virus is there. That is coronavirus. Ah. So coronavirus is also there. That another the species taxa is the algae. So algae here 6,500 species are there in India, and the worldwide here 40,000 species are there. So fungi around the 4,500 in India. Throughout the world here 72,000 species are there in the worldwide. So lichens, this is a special type of the uh, species are there, lichens. Is anybody tell something lichens about the lichens?
Sir, lichen is the combination of bacteria and fungi. I think.
Very good. So algae and fungi, the
Algae,
association between algae and fungi. Very good. Then
and it will check the environmental pollution also, sir. One of
mm,
property, sir. It will give the constant change in the atmosphere, sir, like pollution levels.
yes,
Through
yes. So it used as a pollution indicators.
indicator, right, sir?
Yeah,
Sorry,
very
indicator.
good. So nice response. So lichens are environmental pollution indicators. So what are the lichens? Here the lichens is a special type of the organisms which are the association with the algae and fungi. Algae and fungi that are associated with to form a lichens. So in this algae, they give the shelter to that fungi. So the algae is the source. Algae is the source or shelter to give the fungi. That algae species we call as the phycobiont. You know that one,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes.
Phycobiont. So then fungi they give the nutrition. Majorly the gives the nutrition to the algae. That one we call as the mycobiont. Phycobiont and mycobiont both are the symbiotically association together to form a lichen. So lichens are the different diversities. The lichens, crustolichens, foliose lichens, different types of the lichens are there. They're morphologically diversity. Crustose lichens, foliose lichens, fructose lichens, based on their morphologically. So these lichens are very essential in the environment. Medicinally is also very used, these lichens. Okay, you know that one. Is clear? Algae is no. Something tell anybody about the algae? Is anybody? Algae means?
Autotrophic
Yeah, good. Autotrophic.
and photosynthetic organisms.
Autotrophic is nothing but photosynthetic.
Photos.
Autotroph means photosynthetically. They are
Yes.
involved in photosynthesis.
Sally, algae is the first species evolved
Yeah.
on the earth.
Yes. Someone?
Cyanobacteria, one type of algae,
Mm.
evolved on earth, sir. First
Yes.
living
Okay.
species.
Yes. Okay. Better.
Maybe
So,
unicellular or multicellular
yeah, very
organisms.
good. They are the unicellular and multicellular are there. Microscopic or macroscopic.
Microscopic, sir.
So means the algae is the autotrophic and they can grow on the aquatic environment. Means majorly fresh algae members, fresh water only, aquatic plants. Okay, aquatic plants include mainly in the fresh water. Okay, so they are made up of the single cell, for example, chlamydomonas. Okay, like that, and they have the multicellular, example, Polycyphonia, Rhodophysi, Phaeophysi, Bacillariophysi. These are the multicellular organisms. They have the pigments, right? So that one. So fungi, we know that one. Fungi is the what? Lack of the chlorophylls are there. They depending on to other for the food. So that's why there are exist as a saprophytic. Some are the parasitic. Saprophyte means
which will eat dead decaying organisms.
Decaying organic matter. They grows on the dead organic matter. Okay. So some are act as a parasite to infected the host. For example, different types of the disease, Phytophthora is there. So, and albugo is there. So these are the some fungi are there. So another species is the bryophytes. Around bryophytes in India, 28,000 are there. Sorry, sorry, 2,850. 2,850 species are there. So in worldwide, here 16,000 species are there. So in bryophytes also widely diversification is there. Does anybody tell bryophytes? What is bryophytes?
First plant organism evolved on Earth, sir.
Yeah, okay, good. So commonly called as bryophytes, commonly called? You already studied in first year.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We forgot that word, sir.
So amphibians of the plants.
Yes, sir.
Bryophytes generally called as a
Amphibians.
amphibians of the plant. So why are calling the amphibians? Amphibians means amphibian animals are there. They
Which
are the
live
frogs.
both in water and on land.
Okay, okay, that's correct only. They can live on the aquatic as well as terrestrial habit. Ecosystem, nothing but ecosystem. So here there are the first migrated to the water to land, water to terrestrial. These amphibians, these bryophytes are the first plants migrated from aquatic water to land. So that's why we call as the amphibians of the plant. Okay, some plants are they can grow on the moisture areas, wet areas, shaded areas. Yes or no? The bryophyte they can grow on the wet areas, very shaded areas are there. Yeah. So here another term is there in bryophytes. The specific important point is there are the first embryonic plants are there. Okay, first of all, embryo is appeared. Embryo is developed from these bryophytes onwards only. The embryo is not there in algae and fungi. There is no embryo. Okay, but the embryo is initiated here bryophytes only. Okay, so that then another different species is there pteridophyta. Here pteridophyta in India around the 1100 species are there and 13,000 in worldwide. So 13,000 pteridophytes in worldwide. So what is pterido means? Is anybody?
Vascular plants, sir. First vascular.
Yeah, good, very good. First vascular plants. What it pterido means? Okay, that character is very good. First vascular system is developed in these pteridophytes. Pterido means feather-like structures. The forms there are like feather-like structures are there. Feathery. So that's why they are called as a pterido. Pterido means feather-like prawns are there. So that's why. And another one is the gymnosperms are there. Here in India, around 64 species are there. In worldwide, 750 species are there. So the gymnosperms are widely distributed in the North America only. And some gymnosperms are Himalayan, our India, Himalayan region. Pinus, for example, Pinus, Citrus. These are the gymnosperms. Gymno means the naked seeds. There is no ovary. So ovary is not there. So that's why it cannot form the fruits. So the gymno means naked. Sperms means the spermatiums. So here gymnosperms means naked. That is the Greek word. Okay. So naked seeds are produced in these plants. So these gymnosperms are widely distributed in the Himalayan region and medicinally very valuable, so much valuable. Economically, these gymnosperms also economically more valuable. In, for example, Pinus, Citrus, and another one is the Araucaria. And that is the different types of the gymnosperms are there. They can use it in the Podocarpaceae. These are the very valuable Podocarpaceae family members. So in commercially, these wood is they have the pycnoxylic wood is there. So pycnoxylic wood is present. So that pycnoxylic wood is more valuable or resistance to the all the insects and pets. They are highly commercially used in these gymnosperms wood. So another species is the angiosperms. In India, in angiosperms, around 7,500 species are there. In worldwide, 250,000 species are there. So here there are the widely distributed in different types of the species and genera are there. Okay. So why we study these biodiversity? See here. Why we concentrate these biodiversity? Means the biodiversity increases ecosystem productivity. You know that. Ecosystem productivity means so productivity means here in that ecosystem they have the a living organism, mass of the living organism. Means for example in the aquatic ecosystem is there. So in that aquatic ecosystem the fishes mass means weight of the fishes that we call as a productivity. So mass of the fishes, mass of the that particular species we call as a productivity. So how much of will be produced or gradually increase that productivity, that mass will be gradually increase. That one we call as a productivity. So in that biodiversity, each species they are to produce their offspring. So you know that one, their children means nothing but their offspring. So that one we call as a productivity. So all the species in that ecosystem, no matter their size, have a big role in that one. A diverse ecosystem can prevent and So in the loss of disasters, human depends on the plants and animals. We know that one. For example, and quarter of the prescription medicine in the US have ingredients from the plants only. If a diverse ecosystem is more productive, it's easier to get these plants. Hey, the humans also directly benefit from a diverse ecosystem. Plants clean water, air, and provide oxygen. We know that one, and control erosion also. Means why we study this biodiversity here, that without plants, for example, we see the plants diversity. For example, plants diversity is there, animal diversity is there. So we are the plants only. So that's why we are botany students. That's why we concentrate the uh, plants only. So here, without plants, we cannot sustain. Okay. So here means the plants only give the all the. So without plants, we cannot exist. Means plants only give the oxygen. Yes or no? Plants only give the oxygen and plants only give the food material. The herbivores, the the ecosystem, there are the producers. Plants only first producers in the ecosystem. So that's why they give the primary producers. They are called as the primary producers. Yes. So here they give the different types of the medicines also, oxygen and medicines also. Some valuable plants are there: Vitamnia, asparagus, Nux vomica. All these are the osmum. Different types of the medicinal plants are the neem plants. So these plants they give the more valuable medicines they are given. And these animals, these plants, they give the uh, food to the animals. Means herbivores are there. Producers and herbivores are there. Okay. Herbivores means that is the vegetarian. First vegetarian herbivores means that is the okay. So that's why this one is very important to study about the this biodiversity. And another, so loss of the biodiversity. We know that when we facing these global warming and climate change, if we lost the biodiversity, means biodiversity not only animals, plants, so all are there. So there are the interconnected between the each other, interconnecting between the each other means plants to animals to plants, and bacteria and microorganisms, nothing but saprophytes. Hmm? So both are the interconnected. There are the food web. We know that one already. We discussed that in the next classes. I think the food web. Food web is also there. Food web means there are the connections, multiple connections between the organism to organism. So when we lost these biodiversity, we face the global warming and climate change. To increase the pollution, it leads to the pollution also. Global warming nowadays we know that one. So the forest gradually we have to decrease that forest. So urbanization is gradually increased. That urbanization is very harmful to the society. Okay. So what happened here? We are to cut that forest and to develop a apartments like that. All where it habits human beings, habits will be habitats will develop. So so what happened here? So that's why they increase the temperature also. So that increased temperature, the climate will be changes. Means in the summer season, it will be increased in more temperature around 47, 48. Sometimes 48 is also recorded in some areas. And increase the pollution also. Soil pollution, sound pollution, water pollution, air pollution, different types of the pollution. All are the interconnect with the plants only. All are the connected with the plants. And soil erosion, major important. So the soil erosion, soil erosion is also to cause the deforestation. Means to the plants, the plant roots are to protect the, to stop the soil erosion. And these, when we lost the biodiversity, the soil fertility is also we are to lose. Soil fertility means the dead organic matter to decompose to form as a humus. So humus to increase the soil fertility. So what happened here? The saprophytes are not there insufficient. Saprophytes are not sufficient in that particular ecosystem. What happened here? The plenty of the dead organic matter is there. So all are the, they are the deposited in a particular area. Huh? So they cannot decompose. So the chain system is breaks down. Now, so to increase the these soil fertilities also. Okay. So then, hmm, so in the value of a tree, we know that one. So here the value of the tree here around the the leaves for the 50 generative means a single tree they give the around 50 generatives. So here 5.3 lakhs worth of the oxygen will produced in single tree. Okay. So they give the facilities here 6.4 lakhs worth of the soil erosion to control and provide around 5.3 lakhs worth of the shelter for the birds and animals. So that's why we to protect the or to conserve these plants. Okay, to conserve these plants. And here so to create around 10.5 lakhs worth of the air pollution. Recycled here 6.4 lakhs worth of the fertility also to besides the provide the flower, fruits and timber also. Okay. So is it clear? He's audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So you stay here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here, these plants, biodiversity plants, environmental conditions play an key role. Means important role to defining the function and distribution of plants in combination with the other factors. Changes in long-term environmental conditions that can be collectively coincident. Coincident climate changes are known to have had enormous impact on the plants. So here having it is predicted that climate changes will remain one of the major drives of the biodiversity um, patterns in the future. Means here uh, that is the a biodiversity in key role to play an important role in the functioning the ecosystem. And another one to effect on the pollution also. Okay, effect on the environment pollution. See here some effect of the global warming and the agriculture also means here it will be impact on the agriculture also means the temperature will increase and gradually the temperature is increased, so that's why the crop productivity also decrease. So another one is the rain effect also. It include the rain effect also. So and other longer growing on the cold condition, and the other one is also there. So the loss of uh, the fertility contact land caused by the raising sea level. So here this one is effect on the long term effect also. Okay. So this is the very impact to study about the biodiversity. Okay. Is okay clear?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. So here this is very important to study about the biodiversity. We know the what are the species are there
ఏ ఫోన్ వస్తుంది చూడు.
in that particular environment or particular ecosystem.
సోనీ
What are
ఫోన్
what are there in that particular ecosystem? Okay. And here in the aquatic system or terrestrial ecosystem, here they have the diversity is present means the species different types of the species are there means microorganisms macroorganisms also present, and they have the fishes and small aquatic plants also there means for example hydrilla vallisneria, and they give the oxygen in that aquatic animal, so that aquatic animals and then increase their productivity. Means productivity means biomass means mass of the that particular organism, that one we call as the productivity. So that's why we must know the about the biodiversity due to the following these reasons. Okay. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So okay, thank you to stay some time here. Okay. Hmm? After that, stay some time. After that, we leave the class. Okay. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Andy. Thank you so much. Right?